This is the C Word Podcast. Everything talked about in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and is not financial advice. You should always seek professional financial advice. Now, onto the podcast.
So Barron Trump, this guy,
6'9".
6 foot heights, I can only imagine. Right?
I think that's too tall though. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Like,
No.
how tall are you?
6'4". It's already
Yeah,
the
it's a
limit to
problem.
what you want.
Yeah.
If you're bigger than doors, it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've hit my head so many times.
Yeah, 6'9" is just unreal.
And like,
'Cause you
if
get
you're
so-
What are
big,
they feeding him?
He just looks like an avatar.
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, for the film.
Yeah.
I can understand that because, like, for example, you get on the London Underground, you get some tube lines that are quite small.
I can
Yeah.
only stand in the middle of most trains.
Yeah, that's
not on the
literally what I was
edges.
To be
thinking of.
fair, funny story.
Where it starts curving.
Yeah, the car's coming down and I'm just like this.
I saw Peter Crouch on the Northern Line, and oh mate, I felt so sorry. It was like this.
Yeah,
And that's
hilarious.
amazing that you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Peter Crouch on the Northern Line all together.
At Euston.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Fair.
But he's
How
the same
tall
height
is
as
Peter?
Barron?
Is he?
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Robot himself.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
also like I think the other issues are kind of if you're born a billionaire, it's a lot easier, obviously, with most things. But like I'm also at the top end of clothes, like getting t-shirts that are long enough.
Yeah.
That couple of summers when oversized t-shirts were in fashion, those were like the best years of my life. Like just getting clothes that fit is hard.
Yeah.
And walking through doors.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like gigs are good. I don't know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's just-
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Cinema.
Great. Yeah.
No
You're like my
issues
worst
there.
nightmare.
Yeah,
at a
standing
gig.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is in a very unique position,
Hmm.
like in every sense of the word.
Having
You
a
know?
billionaire dad who's a president, and
Yeah.
you're operating in an unregulated market.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Very
the
unique
epitome of those
position.
kids where they're like, I actually worked really hard. For
Yeah,
my money."
yeah.
It's like,
What are you talking
I
about?
traded just like anyone else, apart from your dad manipulated the markets
Yeah.
for you.
Forbes did say he's worth 150 million now.
Yeah.
At 19.
Yeah.
Because
Never had a
he's
bad
also
trade.
got a share in Donald Trump Jr.'s that whole business
Right.
with World Liberty Trust.
It's-
So he's a part of that. So I think that also pumped
Yeah.
up his net worth.
Imagine buying coins
crazy.
off your own brothers.
Yeah.
There's like an argument to say that this guy could be just one of the most powerful financial string pullers on the planet today. Because like if he's
Who,
able
Barron?
to talk, Barron.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because if he's able to, for example, know what's going to happen because his dad's the president,
Yeah.
who's orchestrated the ability to control markets by the tariffs threat that's going around.
We've talked about this before, though, right? Like,
Yeah, we have.
They,
Like, it's
they do
just-
stuff that old presidents have done before, but just in like new and wacky
Yeah,
ways.
right, yeah. So this,
like-
More
this,
obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
they've always been like everyone knows about like Nancy Pelosi's investments. That's been going
Unreal.
on for ages, right? It's like the fact that you can know that a contract's about to be awarded to a company like
There's an ETF that tracks that
Palantir
portfolio,
or whatever.
and you
Yeah,
can actually buy it.
yeah.
really.
Not financial advice.
This is not financial advice.
That's been the most in this series, the last couple of sessions. That's been the most played sound effect because I think it's
Gonna have
it's
to copyright your
relevant.
voice.
How dare
Gonna have to
you?
copyright.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
It's just fascinating because I always wonder if anything is going to happen to him because he was in this position in
Yeah.
future.
You think like he's the runt as well?
Yeah.
It like all
That-
comes
that's
down and
wild,
they're like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Like
Right,
I
it's
just
going to
I just
prison.
always wonder whether like in like I don't know, let's say 20 years time or something like that, this comes back to bite him. You know, I don't think so either.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like there's the argument that we don't actually have any solid evidence that it is Barron.
Well, this is the problem, and I guess
Because he's not actually on social media.
no,
gonna
And
say,
that's
I
the
never
interesting
see-
thing.
I
He
never
doesn't
see
have a
anything,
social
yeah.
online
but
presence.
that's smart though.
He's
Yeah.
never admitted to
Right.
anything.
Do you
But
know
you
what I
know-
mean? He's keeping his digital footprint like
It's crazy.
really small, right, on purpose. So
yeah, it's a good way to go. But it's like, surely he's gonna get too cocky Like, how can you have that life and
eventually
that was me? Like,
this
can it be
always
recorded?
happens.
There'll be some like honeypot sting where it's like, he's chatting someone up at a bar, and he's like, yeah, that is actually my trade.
And there's like cameras everywhere, microphones and stuff.
Someone zip lines down through the roof.
Yeah, just explosions everywhere.
Yeah,
and just crazy. I can imagine. But yeah, he's just like a really interesting character because he's just in a very unique position. Right, and he's a kid as well, so like he's sort of thinking like a kid, you know. And I guarantee that, like, well, I don't guarantee, but like you said, at some point he's gonna trip up. He's gonna trip up. He's like, you can have all the protection in the world, and you can have all the confidence because he's like super confident as well. It's a confident guy, but
it's that height.
Yeah,
he's got height, but he hasn't actually got that much aura.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Riz.
Like, he's just, no riz at all.
I'm just thinking that when is he going to slip up? And if he does slip up, it's going to be a big one. Yeah, it's going to be massive. So
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
But I mean, how many projects have stemmed out of the Trump administration? You've got that Trump coin, you've got Melania, you've got that.
Isn't there like Barron 1 and 2? Like,
I'm not surprised, but I don't think that's him, right? We know that like the Trump coin, Melania coin, we know that's come directly from them.
Yeah.
Right. Brazen move.
When you say this, I swear that there was something floating around online where Trump was like, I have no idea, that didn't come from me, or I have no idea. What was that for?
I'm not sure.
There was something, and we were all like, what?
Yeah, wasn't this in the early days of the Trump coin?
Yeah, he basically went and said, I have
basically
nothing
denied it.
Yeah.
But that could have been one of them things where he's just saying it, because if he said at that point, maybe, he's obviously smart enough to know that if he was to confirm something like that he knows is unregulated, it's probably gonna get him.
Yeah.
But also, if he says it's not him, then it goes down. If he says later that it's him.
Yeah. Fair.
So you can just short your own coins.
I made $25 out of that trade, mate.
Wee.
Trump coin. It's my first real trade, to be fair. Crypto space.
Not bad. You did right.
I didn't know about leverage then, though.
So that's Barron. Watch this space, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, because I think this is not the end of that guy. You know, for sure. So
it's gonna be around for at least 3 more years.
Yeah, at least 3. Yeah, that's true.
I would say there's an interesting relationship between CZ and Trump as well.
You think so?
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, because he just got pardoned
this week.
Recently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then CZ came out and was just like, "Oh, Trump could be Satoshi." Real glazing.
Who's I've totally forgotten his name. The FTX guy.
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah,
SPF.
This is not financial advice, but on Polymarket, the odds are increasing that he will be pardoned as well by the end of the year.
This is not financial
Really?
advice.
Do you know what? I'm going to get on Polymarket.
Honestly,
I thought the CZ thing wasn't going to happen. It did.
But thing is, right, sentiment plays a massive part to any sort of investing edge or trading edge. When you know what the herd are doing and that sentiment, it's insane.
And I think
it's just good to know what people are actually thinking.
Yeah.
I think that one's less likely though.
Yeah,
his parents are friends with the Clintons.
Yeah.
So
I also just had a thought. You know, CZ being pardoned, Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF. I'm just wondering if Barron's behind all of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, is he just telling his dad? Because
the C word stands for conspiracy.
Because I just can't.
They're sneaking in his office and just writing pardon.
I just can't. I can't imagine that Trump knows who these people are.
Yeah.
No, but they are advisors to pardon people.
Meanwhile, Keo is like Barron and pardon both have ARON.
And I'm just wondering if, like, you know, one evening they sat at the dinner table and Barron's like, hey, you know, pardon this guy and you're going to become even richer. Yeah. And Trump's like, done. You know, I'm just just wondering here, like, if you know, if Barron
Quiet.
is behind all of this, because obviously it would serve
in his favor.
Theoretically,
if it is his wallet.
Yeah, his purpose. Do you know what I mean? So, speaking of wallets, you had a terrible time with Argent.
Yes,
and
I did.
StarkNet. Do you know the thing? So I've heard this story already, and all I know is that other people are going to be having this problem, for sure.
So they updated something that I think they're a completely new platform now, but it's just one of those things that especially if you were new to crypto and you just saw your wallet with the most basic UI possible, which gives no directions about how to get funds off of that wallet, that can be very scary for people. And like, there wasn't really much online either to support, how to actually get funds off of the wallet. So it turns out that you need to obviously bridge it to StarkNet. And that process in itself, the UI on it was so bad that I was freaking out. I sent a test transaction, went through immediately. I was like, oh, great, perfect. Sent another one, and that was a larger amount. And I just saw this is going to take 8 hours to send to. And I'm not talking a larger amount. I'm talking, what was it, like 400, 500?
Yeah. Not even a massive.
Not a massive amount, but I just, because I didn't
means,
send the whole lot. I thought, okay, I'll send chunks, right? 8 hours. And this was when ETH was on the up, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, this is gonna fall soon, so I need to do this quick. Anyway, in total, it took me over 2 days to get all the money onto StarkNet. There was no there was no confirmation or anything to make the user feel a bit more comfortable that they've just sent it off to Stark. And like, even the journey to get to StarkNet, the whole thing fell off. It took 2 days. And then obviously I then needed to send it across to another exchange. And that was obviously quite seamless, but 2 days.
Can you imagine that your money
was high, and I was like, I could see it dropping, and I was like, well, you just sent. But it was crazy because like someone who would be new to crypto, that would be such an intimidating experience.
Just your money's vanished.
Yeah, literally, and there was no confirmations come through.
And this is like just another reason why people like get stuck with crypto and they get really angry with it, because it's alien.
Yeah.
Right, it's alien. This sort of stuff doesn't happen, but in this space, you've got to jump through all these hoops, and if you didn't know what to do, you'd just be stuck. You would just be stuck.
Like
There's no help.
Bridging to another chain is completely unfamiliar to people who are just used to using like Coinbase, for instance, sign in, I can cash out into my own, HSBC account. And I think that when you have to do extra steps like that, it can be very, concerning to someone who...
On-ramps and off-ramps are always... look really shady as well.
They just do. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like they do. Do you know what I mean? And so for those that don't know, like how this works, when you go, blockchains don't talk to each other at all. They're siloed, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think that they can send their money from one account to another account on a different blockchain, and they can't. It's gone to address space that you don't own. And what has to happen is, it gets sent to it gets sent to a wallet. There's a server sitting in between, right? A traditional classic, your classic server, your computer in a corner.
It's a hot room.
Yeah, it's a hot room with loads of fans and stuff. We know about that. And that's a story for another time. And basically, it's their responsibility to move that money in some way or form onto the destination chain, however that happens, right? It's another couple of wallets or something like that sitting between funds moving around. They've got to deal with that logic themselves as a service that they're providing. And I'm glad it worked out for you, but it's just that like unknown space that you enter, because there's no traceability.
Exactly.
Right?
And it's because when I saw this wallet address, which was not my wallet address, it said funds sent there, I was like, I've been scammed.
Yeah, whose is that?
Whose is that? Whose wallet is this? And it was
it's
completely...
a service wallet address, but you don't know that.
Yeah,
like, you read it 3 times as well to be like, is any of these numbers?
I was like,
yeah, and then
the 8-hour delay did not help.
No, it wouldn't help anyone, right? And especially if you need that money. And this is why bridges get hacked. Because the weak point is the server in the middle, and it's just something some kid has written, and they've exposed the wallet's like private key somewhere, and they just drained the wallet. And you always hear about bridges getting hacked like over and over and over again, and it's just because that is the weak point between two blockchains which are cryptographically secure.
Yeah, that's
right?
It's because it's the bit that's not crypto.
Yeah, it's the bit that's not secure.
But when you see it and you think, crypto is instantaneous, right? So when you see 8 hours, you're like, that's gone.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why is it 8 hours?
Yeah, exactly.
So but that's why I think bridges. I don't know if we should put this out there, but like if I was making a bridge, I would do it more like TransferWise. You know how they they got around all of the fees by having it where you send your money to an English bank account, and then they have a bank account in Germany, and they just send the right amount to a German account without it ever going into the other one. So you're like, if you're going to set up a bridge, you should just have like $100,000 worth of every coin.
Exactly. I think that's what you were saying. They didn't have enough
liquidity
to cover it, and that's why it was. And like I said, it wasn't that much.
It wasn't even that much, but the
why I
bridge
was
had
like,
nothing in it.
what?
Yeah, to be able to
Everyone was
send it to the
trading
other
at that
side.
time, though, weren't they? Like, a lot of people would.
So that's that's a really good. You noted that as well. Like when the price is going up or down, like fast, like it's volatile. Basically everyone's using the bridge, and as a result, the bridge has got no funds in it.
Also, gas is higher.
Yeah, gas is higher.
So the funds are going down quicker.
Yeah, the bridge is not going to send, like, depending on the business logic, the bridge is not going to send, to the final destination if it's costing them too much.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So, like, it's completely in their control.
Delay my nut.
Yeah. And we did build it. That's just a project, by the way. That delays transactions.
For those who are new to the podcast.
Yeah. That did sound very like dodgy, but it's not.
If you want to hear about it, though, it's probably about 4 episodes ago?
Yeah, 4 episodes behind. Keep going backwards. So cool. So a bit of AI news. Waymo's coming to London. Waymo, the taxi company, the automated taxi company with no drivers. I can't believe it because I'm surprised that it's been approved.
Yeah.
But in the US, it's a taxi company who are operating. Oh, my Google, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Operating in different parts of like major cities where basically you hail it, it just rocks up, and it's got loads of sensors on it, and you just get in the back. You just get in the back and tell it where you're going, and it will just drive you there.
Then,
Insane.
Like, do you have to tell yourself loads of racist things if there's no driver?
Wait, what?
I was like sat here and wondering where he was going with this.
What? There's no driver in the cab, and you have to get in and be like, the problem with immigrants, just to yourself. You're like, oh yeah. I've been reading online.
I was like, what?
Like, I was like, what a curveball. And then I was like, London taxi drivers. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. Well, there needs to be an app for that.
Don't
do you know
we
what
have
I mean?
enough taxi companies though?
I think we do, but maybe that's why London is the only place that like this would work, because it's the only place where there's still probably more demand. There's still more demand.
But also, it's just cheaper because they don't pay a driver.
Yeah, absolutely.
No HR issues.
Exactly.
The sensors and the cameras and stuff. It's like with a lot of these things, like any automation, it's a huge outgoing at the start, but then there's lower staffing costs throughout.
Yeah.
So it's easy to project it, and then it's easy to get investment because you're like, well, we never need drivers.
Yeah.
And we only have to pay out like occasionally for the car.
More jobs getting lost to AI.
Massively, and yet they're blaming the wrong people.
But at least you can complain to yourself in the tax.
Yeah. So that's fascinating, and I just wonder whether they'll accept crypto as a payment. They won't. I don't even know why I asked that question.
Just wondering.
I mean, I answered it straight away. But there you go. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be wild.
I think Square announced they're accepting
You know
crypto.
what? So a lot of these payment gateways like Square and all that, and Stripe especially, they've got the crypto, but they built it.
Yeah.
They've got crypto backends ready, but they don't push it out.
Why?
Because of like
compliance.
Well, I was just about to say that's the issue. It's a lot harder to be able to verify the source of funds with crypto, and I think that's where a number of different businesses just aren't equipped to understand and deal with it. I know, with previous experience, we'd have someone come in and say, oh, well, I got the Bitcoin back in 2013. That's how I'm so wealthy. And it's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've got to then do your own research, go back. And...
So that's what the blocking factor is. It's like the know your customer KYC bit.
Yeah, because obviously you hand over a bank account, got the funds in there. Normally, if it's not legitimate, your bank will probably pick up that there's some weird transactions going on. So we almost trust the bank account statements because we're like, oh, there's been some DD done by the bank. Whereas like this is just completely...
Banks never lie.
Yeah. And this is for financial, this is for like to stop like financial fraud and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? If they know...
It's ridiculous.
Do you know what I mean? If they know the customer and stuff like that, they can go and arrest the person.
Anti-compliance over there.
It's not that I'm anti, like the amount of times I've paid for something in cash, not that I'm a drug baron or whatever, but no one questions it.
Yeah.
But as soon as it's crypto, you question it. I think
frankly,
I think
it is
it's
like
rubbish
double
excuse.
standards.
Paying for a taxi as well.
also-
Yeah. Where did you get the funds?
But
What?
also, I think that there's, and this is what some people forget, is that, you know, working in financial services, if you get, and anyone can send money anywhere on crypto, right? If we receive funds in from a dodgy wallet, that then taints our wallet. So obviously, what, you know, companies,
Of course, yeah.
So what companies do is they'll kind of go through like a screening of like how much do you trust this wallet, essentially. And we couldn't engage with wallets that were under a certain percentage, because obviously they'd been interacting with, you know, a wallet that was subject to, I don't know, money laundering or you know, whatever. And that is also such a big thing, because then if you start getting in all of these payments from all these wallets, it's like, well, you've got one tainted wallet, that then taints your wallet.
Yeah,
And then it, you know, and it just doesn't look good. So
I don't take my wallet. I wallet my taint.
I was just going to ask, how do you get around tainting your wallet?
I think
Start a new wallet.
start a new wallet.
literally that, start a new wallet.
How far do you have to go? Like, you have to keep, because then if you've sent your money from the tainted wallet to the
Yeah.
wallet, then it's still
No, exactly, and it's a nightmare, because obviously we used to have to run every single wallet that we interacted with through this screener, and even like the smallest amount, it'd be like, you know, 1% was subject to this years ago. It's like, can't do it for whatever reason.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah,
And if you've
Well-
just done something really casual, like send some money to a drug dealer's wallet.
just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
But I mean, if their wallet hasn't been put up as like, it hasn't been sanctioned or anything, then it's not going to pick up on it.
Yeah.
It's only if it's been subject
Right.
to a
How
sanctioned
bad
wallet.
does it have to be for your wallet to be sanctioned? Like,
Any connection to something like, you know, so money laundering, anything to do with children, obviously,
Crazy.
human trafficking, all
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
stuff. So
right.
it's all, there's different subsections, but it depends on the person, right? So we'd accept it up to a certain amount, because we do understand that there is going to be some, you know, mixing along the way, but some will just be like no, because it's not got a good enough score.
So 2 bad jokes. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready to? You've got to contain yourself,
I'm
guys.
ready.
I know how excited you are.
okay.
All right. This
Yeah.
Mr. X is yawning.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, my
great
attention
start.
span is bad.
Okay, here we go. Bad joke number 1 of 2. Web3 is going great. We've successfully decentralized everything apart from the part where 3 guys control 80% of the tokens.
Nice.
Deep.
Very
It's
good.
upsetting, really.
Yeah.
Factual.
It sort of shows that, like, you know, real world problems still exist in decentralized finance.
Well, it's like AWS, right? I'm not being funny.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
was
like-
on their hands and knees the other way.
I know. Like, one company took down half the globe's infrastructure,
Literally.
you know, so... Okay, bad joke 2 of 2. Are you ready? It's only getting better, guys, right? I'm not saying crypto is confusing, but once I tried to explain mining to my dad, and he asked if I needed a hard hat.
It's just
Sorry.
I only laughed because you laughed.
Yeah. Pretty apt.